Hello and welcome back. This is how I mix the intro song, Intro, for the Bloom album. As you can see at the very top of the session, it actually has the demo. It just doesn't have the piano in it. That's what the demo sounds like, and this... beautiful is what it sounds like with the real strings. If you've watched the documentary, then you would have seen the recording of the strings. And this is what they sound like. They're not actually that fat. This is a bit more normal. Let's see. There you go, that's a bit more normal. As you can see, I'm just going to quickly break down. You can't even see it, it's just big. This is the high keys. So it was the first take, so where they're playing higher in the register. The song is in C minor. This is the high bit, and they're all panned left to right, completely out of the way. And there's not group processing, but there's mix bus settings. I'll show you that in a second. This is playing the exact same that's playing here. However, this is playing it lower. Hang on, can I? Oh god. Do it like this. Oh no. Oh, this is really okay. That's lower. And this is the higher. And right down here, we have the little bits. As you can hear. This is just doing a little bit of, I don't know what the word is, but it's just adding another counter melody on top of the other one. And it actually does have some processing, which is just some 21K. Which is adding some sizzle, quite literally. Ah, that's why, because it gets harsh. Probably I should have used the better EQ with actually some color. Like an API, even an Avalon, which is actually on the mix bus, but sadly, I don't have that plugin anymore. So, it's not there, but I can tell you what it did. Unfortunately, I don't have it, but it was boosting 15K or 32K. That kind of sounds like I didn't know what it was doing, but it's probably doing 32K and 15K, just boosting them with some color. Overall, the mix bus has this 11K, which is really adding sizzle because I really wanted it to be bright. I wanted it to be in your face. This is what it sounds like without. A little darker, and this just brings a little bit more life into the mix. And also taking out. Nobody wants that in the mix. I should have done this. It actually kind of takes out a lot of the beef. That's probably why I didn't do it, actually. See? I knew what I was doing. Yeah, nobody wants that, so that's why it's out. No, that's not doing anything. And we got some strings verb, which is simply Valhalla, which... Should we find out? That's the default preset, and it's on 13. This is... what it was doing, and it sounds really nice. It's very simple, but was a lot of work recording. In the documentary, I showed the mic list for all of this. And before I forget, the last two here, I can't highlight because they're grouped, even though if I do that, I've clearly done something to the groups. The bottom two here, as you can see, it says Rev. Actually, if I put on comments, there you go. I should have started with that it tells you all the microphones that we used throughout the entirety of the session. The final two on these, so this one and this one and this one and this one, was complete reverb. If I... As you can see, they're a lot further back. They've got the Precasti reverb on it, which I also show in the documentary. hear the verb a lot more on these ones. Beautiful, beautiful, and they're even here. Over here, please. Not as noticeable, so obviously on the fader I turned it down. If not, was riding it throughout the entirety of the recording, as it's only about 50 seconds. It's not long at all. There should be something that here that says stop, but there's not. But that's the mix, pretty much. It's simple when you get things perfectly recorded, thanks to the amazing quartet that came in and basically took my vision to life, which it's lovely. I forgot to mention that all of these go into this group, all of these go into this group, all of these go into group 3, and then all the groups then go into the mix bus, and then into this, which isn't on, because I no longer have the plugin anymore. I got rid of the subscription. So thank you very much for watching. The reason I don't have this is because it's from UAD Spark, and I don't have UAD Spark anymore, but I did while I had it, clearly. So here we are. So thank you for watching.